And now it's time for Money Matters. Josh Smith of Strategic Wealth Designers joins us to discuss the importance of succession planning. Josh, thank you for coming in. Knowing how you want to transition your funds to your loved ones can be difficult, and the conversation can be difficult, especially when it's parents, aging parents, and they have young children having this conversation. How do you talk about it?
Well, if I can, Barbara, you just need to have the conversation, as difficult it may be. Sometimes
just have to do it.
You just have to do it. You know, many times kids don't want to talk about bad things happening to mom and dad. But if you are the parents, you definitely want to have those conversations with your children while you're still young and of good mindset. You don't want to wait until it's too late. And then ultimately the children, brothers and sisters are then fighting about mom's and dad ultimate wishes. You want to go ahead and give those to the children now instead of waiting later. And
that can be very difficult. People like to, when it's money they're inheriting, it seems like they like to sometimes have disagreements over there. And maybe they might not like to do it, but they have them anyway. Do you think having the conversation early helps with that, though?
Yeah, it definitely does. And what we always say is document, document, document. You want to make sure your wills are updated, your trusts are updated, your beneficiaries are updated. And the reason why all that is important is that you want to make sure that it's you who's making those decisions, because if you don't document properly, what that's going to mean ultimately is a court-appointed judge is going to decide where your assets go. And you also, like you mentioned, you don't want to leave that burden onto the children to fight amongst themselves.
Yeah, that's right. Just a little cleaner way to do it. Now, the Secure Act went into effect in 2020. It has an upside. It also has a downside. What do we need to know?
Well, for everyone that's your listener, go ahead and search Secure Act on the web. There's thousands of articles about the Secure Act already out there. The biggest con that we see right now, if you had a legacy plan, if your ideal of your retirement was to leave some of those retirement plans to your kids or your grandkids, or maybe you wanted to spend that money, but if there's anything left, you want to leave it to them. What the Secure Act has done, as opposed to them being able to extend the withdrawals in that over their lifetime, they're going to have to take it actually in 10 years. It's going to shorten that lifespan. So if I were you, I would go ahead and get a second opinion now that the Secure Act has passed, because it's going to dramatically affect how much income your kids and grandkids are going to get out of those assets. And if I can, Barbara, I don't think your wishes to save all that money was to pass a bunch of tax money to the federal government. It was for your family to get it.
You're absolutely right about that. Thank you so much. Always good to have you in here. And you can learn more ways to make your money matter on WKYT.com. If you have something you want us to discuss, send an email to news@WKYT.com. We'll talk about it here.